lover, and welcome back to Valhelsia 3 with me, Tryonus. How is everyone? A long time and no see. So thank you very much for being patient with me while I had a week away from recording and YouTube and everything. We did manage to get out a couple of days, though even though the weather was nice, it was a little bit too nice, and we had weather over here of above 30 degrees C, which is far too hot for me. And I don't mean to be a poet, but I just can't help it today. It's just one of those things. Too much heat and I overheat. I think it's one of my conditions that I have problems with. But we were able to get out a couple of days. We were able to get out to a place called Bakewell, which is in the countryside, and they have a local market on every Monday. So we were able to get out there and see that. Did have to be careful because it was very crowded around the market area, but I don't think we did too badly. And then we were able to get to the coast in an area called Mablethorpe, and even though the beach wasn't packed, the town was a little bit busy for my liking, a lot busier than I expected it to be, but we managed alright. We only went into 1 and 2 shops, because over here now it's compulsory to wear masks inside a shop, so and I wear glasses and have a beard, so masks don't work with me at all. So anyway, let's get on with today's episode. But before I do, a quick thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for the support that you've shown me over the last few videos and whatnot. Since starting Valhelsia 3, I've gone from 430-ish subs to now 450-ish, give or take. So over 20 new subscribers since starting this mod pack. So thank you so much for the support. And like I say, normally at the end of my videos, if you've got any hints, tips, comments, or complaints, feel free to put that down in the comment section. But when I say complaints, I don't just want your video sucks. I think you can do this better. I'm always up for feedback, especially for what you guys want. You know, I'm here for you. So, with that out of the way, let's get started. So, even though I haven't done any recordings, I have been doing a little bit of work inside and around here. So, one of the first things I did was actually flatten down this hillside. If you remember, this was fairly high up, and I decided to make some more natural looking farms, I would say. Just a couple of wheat farms here and whatnot, and then I've got my hemp farm just here, because one thing I did actually forget to do was actually replant my hemp when I move stuff around, and I've got that here. I've still got my pumpkins here, and I've moved up my sugar cane to up here, and I think it looks a little bit nicer. I keep wondering if I should try and build like a windmill just here with the farm. I don't know if that would be a bit too much, because I still don't know what sort of theme I want to go for here. I keep thinking about maybe doing something that I've thought about. I don't know if you guys know of a series called Stargate Atlantis. A group of explorers that go to a completely different universe to ours, or a different galaxy, should I say, I believe it is. And they encounter a race called the Jedi. And on the surface, they are very primitive. They use wheels and medieval type buildings, but underground, they are a technologically advanced industrial era people that have also developed nuclear weaponry. Reasons they do that I won't go into, but I'm wondering if I should do something like that. So on the surface it's all medieval, and then we have like an underground base which is all scientific and advanced, and Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Let me know in the comment section. But yeah, so talking about the comment section, I did get a comment last time about how to make my water wheel a little bit more efficient, so thank you very much for that. I wasn't really going for efficiency, I was just going for looks, but still I did take your advice on the advisement, and I did do put the water on top, and the water wheel is working a lot better now. So yeah, it's like I said last time, it's been a while since I've actually used water wheels and immersive engineering, so yeah, and you can see I've tied it up so you can't even see that first wire now going on the ground. Ow. And whatnot. But yeah, what I have done is actually put my machines inside the base, so I have now got the wire going up here, and I've got this wooden post from Immersive Engineering. I dare say people knew how to make this, but just on the safe side, we've got the wooden post here, which is just 2 treated wood fences and a bit of a stone brick, and you get this lovely post. And I did actually mean to have in my inventory the hammer. If you bear with me 1 second, that's the door. Alright, sorry about that. That's the postman at the door delivering some parcels. So let's get back into this. So I wanted my hammer here, and while I'm here I will just grab my sleeping bag because it's night outside, so we'll just have a quick sleep and then we'll get going. Oh, sorry about that. Bit out of breath now trying to get back up those stairs. Stairs and me don't agree. And I also want one of these as well. I'll show you why in a second. So one of the things about fence posts is, I dare say most people know about this, but you know, just to be on the safe side. Oh, let me just get my breath back. Sorry about that. Okay, so if you right click on one of the sides, you get this nice little added post here, and you can then put your wires going through there. So, and then you can do the same on the opposite side. You can't do it on the other side, you can only do it on 2 sides, normally opposite each other. So if you wanted to, you could have another relay go into there and then go into somewhere else, and that one go into somewhere else as well, and you just need that. And if you really wanted to, you could also have these facing the opposite side. So you need one of the relays or the actual capacitor things, the there we go, the connectors, the wire connectors here, and you can just right click that and it will actually go upside down, which is also another way of making things look a little bit different if you wanted to, but I kind of prefer them looking like that if I'm using all 3, mainly because the wire is out of the way, because as you know, you do get shocked. So there is that, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, as you can see, I've actually got this wire going upstairs into my main build. I've got 2 LV capacitors like this up there, so I should have a fair amount of power. So I did put that up there, and then we get up here, we've got my little machines all wearing, going and everything. So here's the other capacitor inside the wall, and then I've got another relay, and then the wires coming directly down. I could probably do it from there to there, but I thought the wires dangling down looked kind of cool. So yeah, so I've got my metallurgic infuser here, and then I made off camera the enrichment chamber and the energizing smelter. I did this because I presumed that everyone knows how to ore double using mechanism machines. So yeah, I've got my chest here full of all my resources being fed in the back of the enrichment chamber, which crunches everything down to the iron dust. The iron dust then gets smelted with this energized smelter directly into this chest, so everything gets ore doubled. Nice, easy, and done. Like I say, I presume everyone knows how to do this. When I get to ore tripling, etc., I may need to mess around a little bit, but like I say, I still haven't decided what I want to do. So ore doubling is good enough for me for now. I'm quite happy with how things have gone. The only thing I want to do at the moment is make these a little bit faster, and the best way of doing that is by upgrading the machines themselves to the basic tier machine system. So we need basic control circuits, redstone, and so on. I don't know if I've got enough to do all of them, but we will definitely try. We should have enough to do at least 2, but not to worry, we should be good. So we'll just grab a little bit of iron. I may have to move a lot of my chests and things upstairs as well, because I don't want to keep running up and down the stairs for crafting and the like. So unless I bring some pipes down from the top and have things down here, might be an idea. But yeah, and then we just need a bit of wood. There we go, a little bits of wood. So we will grab. Where are they? There they are. They keep running away from me. I'll show you. So I'll grab these. These are upgrades, and these will turn these into factories. If you shift right click and shift right click, there you go. They've now been upgraded, and they can now do 3 items at a time, which is pretty cool. And if you want to, you can put an auto sort on, so you don't get the mix of different items. Not that it really matters at this early stage, but you may just want to do all your iron, and as you can see, it's a lot faster, it's a lot easier for the machines. They don't take up any more power. They only start taking more power when you start upgrading them with the speed. Oh, they've changed. There they are. They've changed how they look. They look cool, actually, don't they? Now they're in this black. But yeah, you can put speed upgrades. You can even put energy upgrades, which is just like normal gold dust and things like that, which I do want to do in the future. But yeah, I would like to get started on a jetpack as well, which we can make. I'm just don't know if we could actually make the fuel for it, because the fuel itself would require, I'm trying to think which machine it is, the electronic separator, I believe. Let's have a look. A little bit of iron dust, osmium dust. We might be able to do this. Let's just turn off that, and then that's some iron dust. Might just grab a little bit of osmium and swap that over. Will that work? Why? No, it's gonna mess me up. Why is that gone funny? Why have they stopped? Oh, it's actually, why is it run out of power? You know when I said it didn't take any extra power to do this? It may have lied to me. Okay, so I think I do. So even that one stopped as well. Okay, so maybe I was wrong. Okay, see, live and learn. It does actually take more power to do this, which would actually make more sense. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make some more power, which is fine. I may just turn things off a little bit. So let me just turn the input off on that one. I hope that will work. Yeah, it should do. So we've got that little bit of iron dust. There we go. And we'll take all that out as well, just to help them build up a little bit of power. I would have thought with 3 capacitors they would have actually been alright for a little while. Obviously not. That's my mistake. Oh, isn't that nice, the quietness? Oh dear, the simple things. So yeah, let us actually concentrate on making some extra power then. So, one of the things I've been thinking about doing is putting some power up there and actually going for some wind power. Now I've got two options. I've got the immersive engineering windmill, which are very cool, or I can go for the mechanism turbines. Now the turbines are a lot easier to set up. If I could do that, there we are. The wind generators, not turbines, should I say. So yeah, I think we're just gonna go with this and actually just to try stuff out, but I don't know how much osmium or anything I've actually got set up already. I've got enough for one. That should get us far. But yeah, it's not exactly something I was planning to do, and I have not got any of these infused alloys, which is fine. So I just need some red dust, and I think they've actually altered how things work, because usually it was a 1-to-1 situation. So if I put 8 in there and then 8, and you put the redstone on the left hand side to get that, and then you put the iron there. But now I think they've altered everything, because even though it says on the recipe thing, you know, it's kind of like a 1-to-1 situation. Is it going to make a light out of me, or was it the other ones that have changed? It may have been these that have changed. Yeah, I don't know. See, 20 for 1. See, that's altered. That's a 2-to-1 ratio now. There we go. Alright, cool. So I am going to need another one of them anyway. Which is going to be another osmium dust. Okay, so I also need 6 gold. I may need to smelt some of my stuff up because like I say, I may have misjudged a couple of things this morning, but that is how things are going. As you can see, I can't even count to 6 while talking to you guys, so that's always a good thing. And then a bit more redstone. Did I even grab any then? There we go. Just grab a stack and then we should be good. So let's grab you. That should be fine. And then we'll see what we can make. There's our 2 energy tablets, and I do like how futuristic those energy tablets look now, so that's kind of cool. And then we need 2 osmium to 1 there. And that should get us that. Beautiful. And then we get our wind generator, our very first wind generator. I will try not to go too mad with these like I did in All the Mods 5, but I make no promises. So we'll grab that. I might need a bit more wire. We will see, and we will have another sleep. Oh, in fact, before we do, there's something I want to make before, because we have had a couple of upgrades to the mod pack itself, which reminds me, we do actually have Botania now. So it's not my biggest or well-known mod pack. I'm not a big fan of it, but there are some things in there which could be handy. We've also had a few other mods added, like dark utilities and things like that, but one of the other things that I'm more interested in is the dark utilities sleep charm, which I'm hoping I may have everything for. So I did actually not sleep for a while and got some phantom membranes. We've got some red. We should have some white for some bone meal. There we go, thank you. So it is the yellow that we are kind of missing at the moment. I don't think I've got any sulfur typical. The only one I'm missing is the yellow. Did I? Yeah, I meant to do that. Anyway, is there any yellow on the map? Because there is some over here, which I do need to go exploring for. There might be some over there. Actually, there's some right there. I am blind for looking, obviously. So let's just grab this. There you go. How's this for a bit of a diversion from our little power project? See, I'm not with it at all. There we go. So let's get this sleep charm going. I need some string. I should have some string, I believe. He says. I'm pretty sure I did have some string. If not, I can make some. I need 4 string, which we can use for the industrial hemp. And then black dye. Don't tell me I ain't got any black dye. It's going to be one of them episodes, isn't it? It really is. There. Good. I'm about to say, I'm pretty sure I did have some black dye. There we go, and then we can get the good old sleep charm, which, as you probably read there, it allows players to sleep without delay. So if I do that, boom. Perfect. Gives us a little bit more time in the future, hopefully. So yeah, like I was saying, I want to put this up here, if I can. Actually, there is a way up here, believe you me. But like I say, it's one of them episodes that everything's going wrong on. So yeah, let us put this now. Wind generators. I don't really have anything to actually stand on at the moment. So let's grab a little bit of dirt. The higher up they are, the more power they produce. So let's have a look. That's forge energy, that's EU, that's joules, that's 161 joules, 64 forge energy, 16 EU. I can't remember what that one is, but yeah, we should be okay with this, I believe. For a little while, like I say, I can make 2 or 3 of these, but like I say, I don't want to go too mad with them, because I think that was one of my main problems last time. So we will put a connector there. Now, I just don't know if this is going to actually fit, because it's a fair distance. Oh, it does. It does. Excellent. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That's why I like these wires. I think these wires are so cool. Just as in before, if you're using mechanism power, you'd have to bring it all the way down here or all the way halfway or whatever and mess around. But here you just connect it to there and it goes directly into there. So I think that's very, very cool. Like I said, the only thing that I may change in the future is actually change this LV capacity here, so I can actually see how much power I've actually got. But otherwise we should be okay, I think. I put a load of dust in there, didn't I? Yep. And are you gonna see? It seems to be maintaining now a little bit better. But we will put that on in a minute. I just want to grab some dust. What did I want the dust for? Can anyone remember what I wanted the dust for? Yes, I was going to make the fuel for the jetpack, but I don't think we'll do that now. But maybe we'll try that next time, because a jetpack would be nice. yeah, we'll definitely do that next time. I'll try and save some of this and get a little bit more organised for next time. So a little bit of this was improvised, if you couldn't tell. I didn't really have a major plan today. Everything else, but yeah, we can definitely have our machines working again now that we've got that little bit of extra power. Auto eject on. They seem happy enough now. Yeah, we should be good, I hope. So we'll just put that as an input. There we go. So that should start feeding again in the back, I hope. But yeah, I think I'm going to end this episode here before it turns into more of a disaster with not having the resources on me, people knocking on my door, and having to go rooting for plants. So you've got to laugh. You've definitely got to laugh. I mean, come on. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. If you did enjoy today's episode, please remember to hit that like button. It helps out more than you possibly know. And oh, it looks like we've got a shovel on his back for some reason. That's new. And if you have got any hints, tips, comments, or complaints, feel free to put them down in the comment section below. And if you are feeling generous, I do have a Patreon running, and if you feel like you can support me on there, please feel free to go and check that out. The link should be in my description. So once again, thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.